Hey all, bonus video for you today. It's something that's been pestering me for the best part of a week, maybe a bit longer than that. But it's to do with the SEGA Mega CD, and that question is, how rare are these two games? So, the question I have is based upon this one, which is Power Factory, the blue label for the SEGA Mega CD, the PAL region. And secondly, Kris Kross, Make My Video, for the SEGA Mega CD in the PAL region. So both of these, right, I need to know how rare they are. Now, those of us that obviously are aware of specific games on the SEGA Mega CD, such as the Make My Video collection, that being, if memory serves me correctly, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, Make My Video, which pretty sure was only available in the US. Definitely wasn't available in the PAL regions, which I'm really gutted about because I love the song by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Which one is it now? I can't remember what it's called, but it's the main one anyway. The song that Marky Mark done. Hopefully it'll come to me in the next few minutes. But that In Excess, Kris Kross, as you just seen, and Power Factory. As far as I'm aware, those are the only ones, and if you haven't tried them, they are shit. it's pretty awful, and what can I say other than the fact that these things are, they're part of the history, because I mean, look at FMV games now that are coming back. Is it Wales Interactive? I think it is, something like that. They're doing a lot of FMV games now for the PlayStation and the Switch and the Xbox. I've got a couple myself. Really good interactive movies. I think that I think it's Wales Interactive, so correct me if I'm wrong, but though they've done a really stellar job on some games. Can't name them off the top of my head, I'm afraid, but I've got a couple of them. There's some really good ones coming up soon. Have to admit, not being an owner of a Switch at the moment, I am looking to rectify that situation. The remastered version of Night Trap, I'm looking forward to playing that at some point. Fingers crossed Sewer Shark comes out as well. But specifically for this video, it's about the Make My Video stuff, you know. But I really want to know from those people that may already have these. I know this one is freaking hard to get hold of. This is really hard to get hold of, especially the blue block, the blue label one. And there's a little story behind this, how I got this. How I got this was, I believe it was, is it retrocollect.com? And I put a little post on there saying that, you know, I find it difficult to get hold of. I was expecting the black box version, so that's the one that looks like it's the United States version, which is more commonly available. But this one popped up on eBay. Someone, goodness knows who it was now, but whoever it was, thank you very much, sent me a message saying that here's a link on eBay, and there it was. I think it was up for 30 quid at the time, back in 2015, 2016. And I put a bid on it. I put a bid of 200 quid on it. 200 quid. Because I wanted it that badly. As you can probably guess, my surprise was the next morning when it was about to finish the job, or, sorry, the lot. I got it for about 40 quid. I was like, what the fuck? So I wasn't expecting much. The pictures weren't showing too much. I was expecting a crack case and that sort of thing. Well, we're drinking to this, all right? So anyway, about a month passed, it still hadn't arrived, and I sent a message to the seller saying, look, I'm prepared to wait longer. It may be just lost in the post, but it was only about 30, 40 miles away from where I lived at the time, and it turned up. It turned up after I'd requested a refund. Very bad. And I'll tell you why it turned up, because where I lived at the time, the address I had was the direct opposite, or where, oh sorry, where it got delivered to was the opposite address of what I had. So for example, the street or street the. That's, if you can work that out, you know. I don't want to say the address and that sort of thing, and I've got nothing to hide about it. But I contacted the user after getting a refund. About a week later, it turned up, and this is about 3 months later, based in the UK. Myself and the seller, pardon me, sorry, a bit gassy tonight, celebrating 250 users. Well, we'll get to that one another time. But anyway, I contacted the user, but their account disappeared. So I'm left with wanting to pay back the user because I've finally received it after they've given me the refund. So I got this for free. I got it for free. And best of all, it's absolutely freaking mint. I mean, even the disc. This is what got me. This is why I'm so excited about it. And this is going back some years now. I mean, okay, there's a couple of tiny marks on it, but it's absolutely immaculate. And it's my prized game. This along with Power Factory. And Power Factory itself, again, quite rare. Although I believe that Kris Kross, that particular one is probably one of the rarest. It's rarer than, well, I mean, can you say it's rare? What's that one called that's based on, or I say it's not based on, I would say it's influenced by, oh my God, I feel terrible for saying this. I can't remember the name of it, but the Harrison Ford, Blade Runner. But you know what game I'm talking about. I honestly believe that is far rarer than that. That's just a very expensive game on the Mega CD, and there's not a shortage of those on eBay. But you try finding Kris Kross Make My Video for PAL on eBay. Trust me, it's a hard job. But the blue box version, and do you know what? That wasn't even expecting the blue box version or the blue stripe version. So yeah, really good. And Power Factory, well, again, you know, I got lucky with this. Again, I've still got everything in there, including the, you know, the insert. The disc is absolutely brilliant condition. I just cannot. I got very lucky with both these, and it was in a very short space of time. So what I'm saying to you is I don't see many videos about these. I don't see anyone mentioning these, but the prices of them are just going, they're astronomical. Well, I say astronomical, not like the prices of Streets of Rage 2 for the SEGA Master System, or, you know, Darius Gaiden on the Saturn, which coincidentally I do have. And unfortunately, the little story there is that when I got that, the disc was cracked from the middle out. Unfortunately, I only paid 40 quid for it, or 50 quid. But still, when you find out about 6 months later it's gone up to 200 odd quid or 170 quid, it's pretty fucking shitty, I tell you. I should have checked that, even though the pictures didn't show that crack. But that's another story for another video. But anyway, so the question is, going back to it, what do you know about these? Do you have a copy of this one, or do you have the other version of it? Are you a fan of it, of these particular types of video games? I've got a couple of videos on my channel which I've recorded the footage of these. You may not be able to watch them if you're in certain regions because of copyright material. I'm fully aware of that, but fortunately I have no strikes on my account on that. I'm allowed to use that footage, but obviously it's restricted in certain countries. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, have you got this, and if you've got it, please share it with me, because I do not know anyone that's got this at the moment, and I feel quite fortunate. So I would like to just say as well, I saw a video as well, just finishing off, Retro Red Steve was talking about, I think it was a video response to somebody else about his rarest, or, you know, game that he's got, and Psycho Fox, and kudos to you, Steve. That game is brilliant. I've got 2 copies of that, and one of those copies might just be, but then there's other things, might just be the game that I give away for my 200 subscribers celebration. So but yeah, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is rare games. Let me know what you think if you got this particular game, and also that as well, because you know both of these are equally hard to get, although that one has come up more often. But that, fuck me, seriously, 2000, I've been trying for many years to get it, and I finally got it, and I'm very chuffed, and it takes pride of place in my cabinet back there. I'll move my finger a little bit there, in a nice glass case to keep it fresh. So anyway, let me know what you think below, and I'll speak to you on the next one, or I'll see you on the next one. So ciao for now, enjoy your weekend.